Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Baltimore Orioles. All eyes on this team and what they've been able to do with their bats recently. Been ripping the cover off the ball.
Yeah, the way they've been putting up runs, it honestly looks like they've been taking BP out there, Boog. Excellent timing with their swings and clutch with runners on base. You name it, they're doing it. But can they keep this pace up today? That's what I want to find out.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, SEA-M.Wacha. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
Trey Turner leading things off and takes a strike.
0-1.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Muncy digs in.
0-1's the count.
And it's fouled away.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Ball, that's inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Byron Buxton. Second in the AL in home runs. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one. Buxton matched a homer in his last game. Next offering is fouled back. Late on that fastball.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Makes the catch. And there are two down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. Down to the 8th spot, a guy that's trying to get back on track at the plate, Freddie Fermin.
And this is a tough matchup for him right here, Boog. Facing right-handed pitching this season, it's been a struggle, hitting under 200. So, you know he's not feeling too confident about what awaits him in this one, but you got to find a way to just put the bat on the ball, maybe find a hole, and all of a sudden your confidence grows and you start to see the ball a little bit better. This is an opportunity for him to work on some things and make himself a better player.
Here's Trout.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
This one in the dirt.
0-1.
Nice job behind the plate there. Check swing. Went around. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Freeman off of first with 2 away. And that misses. Now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And that's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And towing the slab, MLB. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Throw on to Freeman, and a quick out, number 1. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Luke Keeschel stands in now and watches strike 1. Keeschel was again named Rookie of the Month, clearly a cut above the rest of the rookie class. That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
It's not always the case, but if you win Rookie of the Month more than once, you've got a great shot at taking home Rookie of the Year honors after the season.
Got him.
What a year he's had.
He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's Alex Bregman. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. Takes it himself. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They trail here 1-0. New inning getting started. And now for Seattle, Jeff McNeil. And that one lifted in the air center field. Castro moving under this one. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
That's a really nice play ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Here's Josh Bell.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
Boog, our man Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
No strikes.
1 down, base is empty.
Hey!
Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. That one is absolutely belted. This looks like extra bases, and that's going to roll to the wall. Now he'll turn for second, and that's a double.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Freddie Freeman at the plate now. That's ball 1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And a foul ball. That's
Oh, that's
outside. And a count 2-1. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
1 down. Dalen Lyle getting ready to hit.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Little chopper rolls foul. Lyle bats left, throws right, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was a 2nd-round pick in 2021. And 1-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Now it's off his glove as the slider gets away from him. And now a man into scoring position.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it and it cost him.
In the dirt. Time called now before the payoff pitch. 1 out and a runner at second. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Trey Turner. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Fouled off down the right side. Next one misses, and a count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Here comes Max Muncy. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. On the ground right side. He steps on the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run, and it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the inning, and now Michael Busch. He set a new career high in home runs this year, and Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
So the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Wacha ready to fire now. That one almost got him.
2-1. Ball 3.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now the left fielder, James Wood. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Right through there for a strike. Bush gets his lead at first with nobody out. That missed by a lot. And now it's even 1-1. And there's a ball. Fouls one off. 2-2. To short, could be 2. Tosses to first. They get him, but it was pretty close. Lawrence Butler, the next to hit for the Orioles. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Butler went deep in his most recent game. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 2-2.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Liam Hicks, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Muncy makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that one hops the wall. Around first, digging for 2. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Thomas Sajazi now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Just missed. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Cecconi back to work. Started to swing, held up. Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Pitch is in there, and the count is 3-1. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And here's Freddie Freeman. Foul ball there. Freeman hits it in the air. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Here's Mike Trout. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Buxton on the run. Pitch is high. Throw. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Swing and a miss. Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Jeff McNeil stands in. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Here comes Buxton flying around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-2.
Comes through with the RBI. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Josh Bell at the plate now. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And ball one. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 outs. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
Smoked on the ground a second. They take the force out, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-2 ball game. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Back now at Oriole Park, set for the bottom of the third. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jake Myers. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Hit weakly on the ground. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. So up next, Luke Keeschel. Grounded out his first time up. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. In the air, center field. Buxton moves under it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Smoked to the left, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
This to third. They get the force, and that is the inning. And the Orioles leave one. They're down 3-2. Back here in Baltimore, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Freddie Fermin. Fought off foul. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, he just went right after him there. No messing around with the off-speed stuff. Here's my fastball. If you can hit it, go for it. 3 fastballs. See you later. Definitely builds your confidence out on the mound.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Now batting, shortstop Trey Turner.
So the batting order turns over. Trey Turner at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Check swing, called strike.
0-1.
Man at first, one away. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that drops foul. Ball one there. Activity in the bullpen. Hayden Birdsong, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Reynolds getting cranked up as well. Here's a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch.
Runner on the go again. That one the other way. Squeezes it. The throw in. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Mariners 3 and the Orioles 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the fourth, and into the box for Baltimore, James Wood. In for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And that one is downstairs, and that is ball 1. To the right side, McNeil gets it to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. That one
Ball
off
one.
the mark. Ball 1. Center field. Buxton moves under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Now the Orioles catcher, Liam Hicks. He popped out his first time. Out to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. So a man at first. So next to hit for Baltimore, Willie Castro. In the
Ball
dirt,
1, no strike.
1-0. The shortstop takes the ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That's a ball.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Thomas Sajazi in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And there's the automatic. On the ground, right side. It's through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Thomas Sajazi, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw, and everyone's safe. They're loaded.
That's 3 singles in a row. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
And now Jake Myers. That one's in there, 0-1. And that is out of play. Outside low. Going to count 1-2. Hicks, the runner at third. Castro over at second. Sajazi at first. 2 out of the inning. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Hayden Birdsong.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. 0 for 2 in this one. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Byron Buxton up next for the Mariners. First pitch misses. Birdsong, 23 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick in 2020. The 1-0. That's towards center. Myers puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 1 for 2. That's too low. Ball 1. And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That one outside. And it's 3-0. Fastball for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss. Full count now.
The count's full.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for Seattle.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
0-1's the count.
2 on, 1 out. Late that time, it's strike 2. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Got him looking. Now 2 out.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
McNeil can't hold up, and that's a strike.
0-1.
Swinging a foul out of play. The 0-2.
1 ball.
In
2
the
strikes.
dirt. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. Way upstairs. Now 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Got it. That's out number 3.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Second baseman, number 15.
And a big swing and a miss.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the
0-1's
back
the
of that
count.
pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Oh, that got away
Timeout.
from him.
That ball got him right
And he's
there.
going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Here's Alex Bregman. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. That's down and in.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. This one in the air. McNeil makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Michael Busch, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
First offering, and it just misses. Just missed. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Next offering is downstairs. James Wood in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Keishel leads off first with 1 away. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
2 on, 1 out. James Wood digs in now. That's inside.
That's inside.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-1. 1 out. Runners at first and second.
That's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And now 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Outside low. And it's 3-2. Lawrence Butler in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, out, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. And now the DH, Josh Bell. Birdsong back to work. Missed inside with the curve.
Starts him with a breaking ball, but that's a pitch he's really comfortable hitting. You can't rely on breaking stuff to be automatic out pitches against him.
Bell tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. He did not go around. 2-0. And another ball. That pitch in for a strike. 3-1. Out to center. Myers under this one. He makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Freddie Fermin.
Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now here is Dalen Lyle. A walk, and he's also singled. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Glove flip to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mariners 3 and the Orioles 2. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jojo Romero.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And here's the catcher, Liam Hicks. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Hicks with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. And that's down and away.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
And now 2-2. 1 out, bases empty. Ground ball up the middle. Turner sends it to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop.
This is Willie Castro. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
Just missed. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. SEA-M.Wacha in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that one misses outside. It's ball 4.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
SEA-M.Wacha, the next runner on the go. Pitch inside. Throw, save! With the tying run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Two outs. And a good eye there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
The next offering misses. Full count 3-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Runner at second, 2 down. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Man on second, 2 down. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jake Myers. Ball 1, no strikes.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Castro on second. SEA-M.Wacha on at first with 2 down. That misses. 3-1 now. Luke Keishel in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And they're all loaded up.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hit.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. They hand the ball over to a new arm, number 49.
Definitely a huge at bat in this game coming up right here. But with 2 outs, he's just got to focus on getting 1 batter, and this should be fun.
Keishel in the box now. Take strike 1.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
And that one fouled off. The 0-2. That one just misses.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Drops into the glove, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Orioles leave them loaded, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Sean Reynolds.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Turner now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Movement in the bullpen. Drew Pomerantz appears to be getting loose. Kopech also getting ready. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Outside. And it's 2-1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Check swing, went around. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one missing low. That smash towards center. Myers snags it, and there's 1 down. Here's Max Muncy, 1 for 3. And that drops in for a strike. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Byron Buxton. And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Mariners 3 and the Orioles 2. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman. And there's the strike. Out in front and foul to the left side. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Now batting first baseman, Michael Busch.
Michael Busch, the next to hit for the Orioles. And there's the strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Up the middle. Oh, nice play. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, at this point in the ball game, you're counting outs, and that's a great diving stop to keep the tying run off base. It's the little things that add up to a big W at the end.
James Wood now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. First pitch just misses. Trying to hold a 1-run lead near the bottom of the 7th. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in the dirt. He goes down looking. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail it 3-2. Drew Pomeranz into the game.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Well, one-run game, and now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Freddie Freeman. Fastball for a strike. Pomeranz, a 6'5" lefty, 245 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2010. Late on that fastball. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one is back. And forget it. His 21st of the year. It's 4-2.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
And now batting, Mike Trout.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that is cut on and missed.
0-1.
And it's 0-1. Fly ball down the line. Wood under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Now at the plate, Jeff McNeil.
Second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
That one pushed to the left and foul. And there's a ball. On the ground to the left, Castro throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the Mariners DH, Josh Bell. Out towards right center field. Butler giving chase. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 4-2. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course, that's provided them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and it hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Number 49 won't go any further tonight. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
pitching for
They turn
Seattle.
things over to the southpaw, Brooks Raley.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now here is Liam Hicks. Just missed. Right through there for a strike.
Two balls, one strike.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Digging in, Willie Castro. In for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Fermin collects, fires to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Keegan Thompson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the Mariners catcher, Freddie Fermin. Way inside.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
Check to swing on the 1-0 and appeal to first. And that's a swing, according to umpire Matthew Ross. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. That one
2
missed.
balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Myers under it. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away.
Now batting, number 57.
And up next for Seattle, Dalen Lyle. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Michael Grove is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Number 63 warming up as well. Up the middle. Slinging it to first in time.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Here's Trey Turner. And Singy, he started this one off with a bang.
Yes, he did. It always feels great when you can connect with one right away. Certainly a shot of confidence for the entire lineup and a shot to the heart for this crowd.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Next pitch, not close, up high. Outside with a breaking ball. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Turner runs, pitch in for a strike, and safe. It's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Singy, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite, and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those players.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Mariners lead 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Thomas Sajazi. So they turn to their closer, Mason Miller.
Comes on looking for his 35th save of the season, and that's a pretty big number. Definitely one of the better closers in the sport this year.
That's a strike. 0-1. Miller, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
In the air, left side. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Orioles down to their final out. Now a chance for Luke Keeschel. 0 for 3 in this one. Inside at 100. And that's ball 1. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Miller is just 1 strike away. And they'll do it again. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. And that's downstairs. 3-2 now.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run and the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Two outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
This is why they turn to him to close out games. He's so reliable in these spots, and he just proved it for the 35th time this season. Nice job getting it done out of the pen.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.